Cross, which already, you know, people in the studio have fallen in love with. I remember debuting it just a couple of days ago, and while I rarely immediately flip over a pendant, because why would you want to see the back right away? There it is, the entire New Testament embedded into the microchip on the back of, and there you can see the New Testament.
Yes.
And then on the front is the gorgeous amethyst, and again showing you that bail, which is generous enough if you want to put another chain in there, but you get the chain included. This time it's a faceted amethyst, and this time I am fascinated by the, again, liquid silver that turns this cross into the look of silver-like cloth. It's on 4 easy payments of $24.75. Hagit, when we debuted this a couple of days ago, it was a little crazy. People were just dialing in, ordering, because for a lot of you, it was the first time that you saw this technology. But I love, Hagit, that you continue to create. Like we saw the blue topaz. Obviously, the world has fallen in love with that. So you're creating more of these pieces so that we can share those important words close to our heart.
You know, I lived in Jerusalem for 4 years when I was a student in Bezalel, and still, whenever I go there, it's inspiring. I'm excited. I get back. I'm so excited for a week later. I'm still creating
There's some
things.
energy there, right?
This, you know, I'll tell you a story later about a lady in the airplane that she told me. Well, she came to Israel once. She went to Jerusalem, and she sat next to me in the airplane. She said, "I left Jerusalem physically, but I never left it."
You leave a part of you there. It's 100% true.
It's amazing. And this is what happens to me, and this is what happened to me with the cross. And we took a trip to Jerusalem, and I was walking there. You know, it's always very special to me. I'm walking there and seeing things, although I've been there for so many times, that I've never seen before. It's such a small area. The ancient city of Jerusalem is so tiny, and yet it's the center of the world. And just, you know, walking on those streets, seeing the faces of the people, every building has a story to tell. People tell you things that you've never heard before. See the garden of the tomb, and those faces of the people, the Jewish people next to the Western Wall, and then 10 minutes a walk from there is the Church of the Tomb, and just think of all the pilgrims that for centuries just wanted to leave their mark in Jerusalem. You know, it's a picture that I took at those sketches on a roof that I've never been on. You know, you find spots in Jerusalem, every time there's a new secret that it reveals. And I felt that this is the essence of this cross. There's a hidden secret in there. It's I'll give the design, my interpretation, as something that has been touched and loved and cared and shaped with the fingers for centuries.
Rather than something that's rigid and looks like it's brand new. It would not really be doing the proper honor or respect to what the cross represents, which is trials and triumph and journeying on and learning new lessons. And as you said, going somewhere important and leaving a little portion of yourself there every single time. And all of that represented here, and every word of that New Testament, which itself, of course, has carried many of us through trials and triumphs as well, you're carrying with you. And when we presented this last time, I know Hagit and I talked at length about what a perfect gift this is as you're thinking about gifting a cross to somebody on a special occasion, or for Easter, or for a birthday, or maybe this holds their birthstone inside. To be able to give them, just knowing that it's there. You're obviously not reading that, right? It's microscopic, but knowing that you're carrying, I'm a firm believer that things have energies, right? Certain stones carry a certain energy. And words have energies, and words have power. They can be good, they can be bad. And every word here is one of joy and rebirth and triumphing over what many people would believe is irreversible sorrow. But to carry all of that joy with you in an, oh, by the way, stunning piece of jewelry, is such a beautiful thing, especially at this value. So if you can't tell, we kind of love it, and we'd love to share it with you. It's only $99 if you want to pick it up on Easy Pay. That's $24.75.
It's amazing to see how it looks through the microscope.
I know, everybody's going to get their glasses out and look at it.
Yeah, well, you know, the microscope shows that you can read actually the words in Greek.
That's
Unbelievable.
incredible. So let's grab our rings that we just had from our last presentation. You have the amethyst?
No, unfortunately.